Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 120 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode, we finished up the quest on Fathomable Depths, which was the final quest in Riften and had us returning the Lexicon to Avantian Zell, I believe it was. Where is it? No, there it is. So upon us finishing that, we then went to the College of Winterhold, where we completed the Destruction Ritual spell quest, which had us gaining access to the master level destruction spells, and also had us going to 3 of the Nordic ruins, I think they're called, specifically the types of areas. I was trying to show you which ones we went to. Let's see. We went to Windward Ruins. We then went down here to Skybend Watch, which was these two down here as a 2-part location. And then finally we went to FORSWORN Lookout, and that had a little destruction ritual thing going on. We had to follow a book, and we got all that. And then we finished up by returning to Feralda and purchasing all the remaining destruction spells we could get at this point. Now, I did check. We have all of them that we have access to at the moment. There are a couple that come with the Dragonborn DLC, so we can't get them until we go to Solstheim. So for now, we've done absolutely everything we can with destruction, except for leveling it out on the perk system. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, of course actually no, because we finished off in Winterhold. But we're starting up in Markarth because, as I've already stated, we're going to be completing all of the Markarth quests, just like we did with Riften. So if you remember when we were doing the Dawnguard DLC and we came to Markarth, we ended up interfering with an attempted murder. We did end up saving the woman in question, and it was apparently a member of the FORSWORN, who is sort of like a tribe in this part, which is the Pale, I believe this area is called. But I don't know, it's not going to tell me, is it? But yeah, I think it's called the Pale, this sort of area, and the capital being Markarth. And that's the little cult thing. They tried to murder the woman. We stopped the murder, and we got given a note by this Eltrus dude. So let's actually have a look at it and get this quest underway. Note from Eltrus. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Alright, and that should start up the FORSWORN Conspiracy. It's a 2-part quest, this one, guys, and this is the main aim of this episode, to get that done. We might not get it all done. We might get more done. I don't know yet. I know everything that we got to do. So I've done this quest many times before, but I've never really timed myself doing it. So I don't know if we'll be able to fit in half an hour or what. But we'll try our very best. That's the main aim of the episode, at least. Hello.
Sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Hang on. Do I not have... What happened to my settings? Display. Well, my subtitles have been turned off. That's weird. I don't think... Turn that back up. I don't know what happened there, but okay. I'm wondering why the nostrils are coming up, but... I'll do. What are you talking about?
You want answers? So do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a FORSWORN agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the FORSWORN, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
What do you know about Margret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
Okay. Who was Wayland? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Who are the FORSWORN?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth.
Oh, it's the Reach.
Natives
We're in,
of
not the Pale, sorry.
Followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city. Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
You've looked into these murders?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines. rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the FORSWORN. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. I have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Okay.
Be careful who you talk to.
I will. Alrighty. Now, as he said, he will pay you for any information that you bring him. It's not anything substantial. I mean, like he said, he lives in the Warrens, which is sort of like a... Sorry. Bloody hell. Sort of like an area for the homeless, for the very poor working people in the city. Sorry, my throat. Thought I just went, oh, hang on, we're giving up for now. Okay, back. Yeah, so it's where like all the poor people live, so he's not going to have a substantial amount of money, that's for sure. But it pays you bits and you can get more information out of him. Now, without spoiling anything, you can't just finish the quest and go back to him at the end to hand in all the information. So if you want to get the payments and listen to what he has to say, you've got to go back at regular intervals. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll just see how it goes. Alright, so first of all, might be probably better talking to Margret. So that's this lady over here.
I'm sorry. I'm still a bit dizzy from everything.
What are you doing in Markarth?
Just visiting. I had some business here, that's all.
You're hiding something.
Was it that obvious? Damn. I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents.
Which is
sent to investigate the
Imperial.
Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
Okay.
Rather not talk. I have to head back to Cyrodiil soon.
Okay, so that's the other thing we can talk about. I believe Margret has her own room with a notebook somewhere. But I'm not too sure. I might be able to speak to this dude.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Does a woman named Margret stay here?
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl.
Oh.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Rather not talk.
That's going to cause issues. Hang on. Let's give that another shot. See if I'll do the whole thing first, yeah. Alright.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink. Ah, yeah. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl.
No one else has anything to say.
Oh yeah, pretty little thing. Been sitting by the fire all day.
Okay, thanks, creep.
going to get
Ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Oh,
Alright.
just visiting? Was it that odd? I'm one of... Mark my words.
Yeah, we've heard all this, it's
Thonar
fine.
Silverblood was behind that attack in the market.
Maybe this one. Yeah, I think it is actually. Because it's locked. And you usually have to like break into this place. Or not. I don't know. It might only appear if she dies. Not sure. I thought it appeared either way. It's just like a journal. But the journal reveals basically what she just told us, which is that she's an Imperial agent. So, let me just check the rest of these rooms though, just in case it's still here. I don't want to miss it. Legendary Deal, no. I'll just try this one last couple of areas. No. No, yeah. It must just appear if she dies. Okay. All good. All good. we're done with that. Let's see. So, spoke to Margret. Find evidence about Waylon. So there's a marker over here. Ah, yeah, this is below us. This is the Warrens down here. Let's go check it out. Hello there.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
Did you know Waylon?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
I need the key to Waylon's room.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here.
It's important, trust me.
Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. I can show you a few things.
Yeah,
but
no
anyway,
thanks. What are the
it's where
Warrens?
you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here.
Yeah, like I said. So only the poor or the sick live here?
That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the divines you can choose to live somewhere else.
Alright.
All right.
Thank you, Gavi. Anyone else I can speak to? What do you have here? Omulog's room? No. Gavi's room? No.
Great gift of blood you've given me.
Ah, of course, we've turned into a vampire, didn't we?
Pains,
Cosnack.
give me strength. You can use my coffin whenever you like.
Well, thank you, Cosnack. So it must be... What? No, that's Degain. What did Degain? There we go, Waylon's room. Right, what do we have here? Gold. Not to Waylon. Waylon, you've been chosen to strike fear in the heart of the North. Go to the market tomorrow, you will know what to do. N. Who is N? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, they're all novice lots. They should upgrade the security. I'm gonna check everyone else's room. Yeah, as you can see, this is Eltris's room. So, you know, the dude we've been talking to. So he still lives down here. I'm not gonna steal anything. I'm not gonna steal any cabbages or anything. Don't worry, Eltris. Just fancy little nosy. This is Degain. This is the homeless dude in the market, the sassy one. Oh, he's got 2 hair piles. Wow, living the life of luxury there, my friend. Alright, who's this? Cosnex. Alright, so she'll have a coffin in her room now, I think. If she's a vampire. Or not. Wait, that is Cosnack, isn't it? No, it's Kerry. Never mind. So who's Cosnack then? Can't remember who Cosnack is. Oh, well. Well, that's where the coffin is. But he's now a vampire. Omulog. Don't look at me. I said it. No one cares. Nobody cares. Right, this is the orc dude who works at the smithing place. Alright, we're done here. Let's get out of here. Hello?
You've been digging around where you don't belong.
Excuse me?
It's time you learned a lesson.
Who sent you?
Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what
All right.
you made of. You're just gonna stand there.
But I hate these brawls because of the fact that they just take so long. I'm going for you, dude. You won't win. You'd have been done by now if it was really me who was fighting you. Trust me. I could just saute you right now. Are you not taking damage? You're taking very little damage. What the hell? I think you cheated, dude. Oh, bloody hell. This guy's actually got a... This This guy's actually got a bit of health to him. Why do you keep missing? He happens to hit every shot and you miss.
I'll fix you good.
Will you? You fix me good? Oh, I've nearly got you. I've nearly got you. You're going down, bitch. You're going down. Oh, and he's out. He's out. He's out cold.
You mangy piece of pit bait.
Talk or I send you to the gods.
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
Okay. Cheeky bastard looking away from me. Okay, so do we know who N is? That was quick. Right, who the hell is this? Bloody hell, that's a bit morbid. Must have done something really bad. Alright, okay. So what do we have? We need to find evidence of Nepos and Thornar.
Mine's untied. This is too much work.
Oh, okay, whatever. We'll make a quick detour. We'll go see Eltress.
You. I've seen you snooping around. Asking
Excuse me?
questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
No one tells me what to do.
We'll see. This is your last warning, outsider. You keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Bitch. Oh, these guys think they are, huh? Fools. Think they can tell me what to do. Alright, Eltress. Some bags of gold ready in your hand, because I've got information.
Once you've found out anything, come straight to me.
Whaling got his orders from Nepos.
Nepos the Nose? He's been in Markarth forever. And he's well respected among the natives of the Reach. Good work. Here's your gold. I have a feeling Nepos gets his own orders, though. If you find out, I'll have more for you.
Margret was investigating Thornar.
So the clues point to the treasury house then. That makes sense. Thonar is involved in every facet of the city. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you.
Oh, actually, well, the gold's actually pretty good, to be fair. Okay, cool. Right, so we want to be careful because we are coming up to the tail end of the quest. So, let's head to the treasury house. Now, we want to be careful here.
The treasury house is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
I need to see Thornar.
I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business.
Is he expecting me?
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. Head right in.
I want to know about the Silverbloods.
It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
Who's in charge here?
You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep.
What kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
Okay.
I have records I need to tend to.
I work for the Silverbloods. Help clean.
Yeah. Okay. Okie doke. We've already been through here, haven't we? Quite a few times as part of the Thieves Guild.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
You're an important family, I take it.
My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted.
You're married to Thornar? What's he like?
He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar.
Okay.
Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Right back at you. Okie doke. Right, that'll do as a thumbnail, I think. Because at the moment it's not looking like we're going to be able to finish this. But, I don't know, maybe. Right, whatever. That'll do. That'll do. Hello, Thona.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors.
I need to talk to you about Margret.
Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
Right, okay, I'm going to make a quick save here. Alright, no. I'm going to take out my steel axe.
Oh well.
Ooh.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
We talk now?
Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
You made a deal with the Forsworn?
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control.
Want me to take care of Madanach?
You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault.
Is it?
You and
I don't think it is.
Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this.
Mm-hmm.
Now get out of my house. Get out of my house. Now.
Okay there, buddy. Alright, so the reason I made a quick save is because you can actually save Riada. She doesn't have to die in this, but Betrid will always die. Basically, so yeah. She's not going to need any of this. Might as well make use of it.
You're a very pretty young woman, Riada.
Why, thank you, Thona.
Wife is killed by actually going to get rid of all those extra keys. We only need the one. Wife is just killed, then he just immediately starts hitting up on the receptionist. Basically, it's just that's hilarious. Okay, I think that's the only one we have duplicates of. Yeah.
Young metal worker.
Eltress. I'm sorry.
Oh, so she's with Eltress. Okay, that's
That's generous of you to say.
that's the wife who was talking about. All right, so that's the third out of fourth. Now I'm going to speak to Eltress again. I do believe this is the last time that we can actually get money from this, because I think if you actually, hang on. I'll be right back. We'll be back. Let's talk to Nepos the Nose. Where'd he go? It's up there. Alright, well, I don't know if it's because we did that specific step at this point, but yeah, we can't actually talk to him now, basically. So you'll know why if you've done this quest, and you'll know why if you only see him 5 minutes.
What can I do for you, friend?
Excuse me. What's your business here?
I'm here to see Nepos.
We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
You're a Forsworn.
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Who's behind all this?
My king, Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Why are you telling me all this?
My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a FORSWORN agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last.
Who's Margret?
He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the FORSWORN in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick.
You mentioned an uprising?
Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the FORSWORN. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Move out the way, you. Nepos' journal. I grow guilt-ridden in my old age, so many of the young sent to their deaths, all in the name of the FORSWORN, all in the name of Margret. My king, who watched us from behind the iron bars of Sidna Mine, how long have I served you? Since the uprising against the Nords? Was there ever a time when all that violence hasn't overshadowed our destinies? What choice do I have but to do as I am instructed? Okay. Oh, do we need to take that? Right, can I have your key back, dude? Already got one. Tar. Hello, Ashpile. How are you faring? Okay. Yeah, quit complaining. Quit complaining. Alright, so everyone's dead. That's fine. Where'd you go? Shut up. Don't need you. Alright, looks like we're done. Let's head out. Yeah, we're just about reaching 30 minutes, so I don't think we're gonna get the second part done. But,
why are you bothering me, kinsman?
because you're stuck in the wall, dude. I want to know more about Markarth.
Then you're talking to the wrong man. You want that elf in the keep, Calcimo. The only thing I'll tell you about Markarth is to stay out of our business. We have enough around here without some outsider causing trouble. I should get back to work. Money doesn't count itself.
Good luck with that.
Out of my way, kinsman.
Do you need any help, dude? You don't... Oh, there we go, see. I used the force then. I don't know if you noticed. Probably didn't. Probably even doubt that I did, but, you know. To each their own. Alright, let's go see Eltrys. Although, I'm sure you can already gather. With the presence of the guards, they've already told us not to meddle. It's going to be pretty...
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work.
Margret is behind these killings.
You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Margret until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the King in Rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine.
You're not taking me alive.
You'll never leave Markarth.
Yeah. Okay, bye. What? Bounty? Well, there we go. Done. Yep, alright. Let's try that again, because that's not the way of doing it. Basically, you've got to actually go and get arrested for part 2.
We won. Now we
Yeah.
have to
What? Oops. Yep. Don't just back at the conversation. That's a bad idea.
We warned you. Now you have to pin all these. You think you'll have plenty of time to take. You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
Well. Jail. Most jails allow you to serve your time by sleeping in your cell's bed. You can also try to escape. Your equipment can be found in a personal belongings chest somewhere in the jail. This isn't good. Oh, scary lady.
Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it?
I'm sorry, I'm a little deaf with this here.
Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Specific.
Open her up. Now get down there.
Can I go it this way? I feel like this way is going to be more beneficial for me. Hmm? Hmm? Hey? Hey? What? What? Who? Don't get smart with me. I'm going to run into you. Oh, I can't even jump or anything. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Huh? Hey, you can't just use the... Hopefully I could use the force. Nasty lady. You'll get yours. Well, alright, here we are. Sidna Mine. With nothing but our magic. If I wanted a way out, I have it. Alright. No, it's not. Fortunately, we can't fight our way out of this one. So yeah, we're over our limit, so we're going to have to save here and finish up this quest in the next episode, where we will complete No One Escapes Sidna Mine, which will have us escaping Sidna Mine, for one, and putting an end to this FORSWORN conspiracy. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 121.
Everything changes.
Bye guys.